I'd invite Mr. Reeves to come forward to present the Valedictorian Medal to this year's Valedictorian, Hugh Hart. The floor is yours.
Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you. Okay, that's enough. I'd just like to say good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, students, teachers, staff, parents, grandparents, siblings, cousins, aunts and uncles, other family members, people tuning in online, whether you were sent the link or if you just stumbled upon the website, friends and enemies, welcome. If you didn't find yourself on that list, then I don't know what you're doing here. Let's get started. My name is Jefferson okay, sorry, I think I got the wrong speech. My name is Hugh Hart, and I am the valedictorian for this beautiful class of 2017. You guys all look amazing today, I must say, but I just think we can spruce things up a little bit, so let's go skies out, ties out, boys. Looking good, looking good. So anyways, thanks to my education in the ways of essay writing, I have successfully inserted critically relevant quotes that are cohesive with my speech, starting off with this one from Wikipedia. The chosen valedictorian is often the student with the highest ranking among the graduating class. This is primary evidence that you should not trust everything you read on the internet. I would like to start off by saying thank you specifically to my mom and dad over there, but also to every parent or guardian who has sent us to this school. Thank you for sending us here. Honestly, this place is awesome. We all made lots of great friends, and this place really taught us a lot about ourselves and the world in general. I want to thank the Bazillion Fathers for founding our school and for providing us with deep insight and spiritual help throughout our high school career. A specific example of this would be one of Father Thompson's more tasteful homilies. He said that Toronto is like a lasagna, and St. Michael's men are the salt that makes that lasagna taste good. A huge thank you to the teachers for teaching us and preparing us for the next stage of our life, especially the teachers that made our high school experience fun amidst all the grueling work. You know who you are. And a big shout out to the support staff, and I mean all the support staff. You guys really keep the school afloat. I would also like to say thank you to the boys graduating with me. The past 4 years have been absolutely amazing. I've only been here since grade 9, so I'll only talk about the last 4 years, not that anyone really wants to talk about grade 7 and 8. As incoming students in grade 9, whether you were incoming from St. Mike's or if you were incoming from another school, I came from St. John's and the Beaches. Put your hand up if you went to St. John's. Okay, yeah, my sister's over there. So in coming to grade 9, we were plagued with anxiety and the excitement of meeting a whole new group of people to be friends with. Some of us were severely disappointed when we found out that this is an all-boys school. Despite this major setback, we were able to thrive, and many of us made friends that we will have for the rest of our lives. That first year of grade 9, at least for me, was a constant day-to-day struggle of making friends while managing the overwhelming workload. By the second day of grade 9, I gave up on the workload entirely and put all my cards into making friends. I think a very important part of grade 9 was the camp that we went to at the beginning of the year. There we learned about what St. Mike's is all about. It's not all about the academics, sorry Mom, or the sports, sorry Dad, but rather it's about us being together and becoming men together. Doce mi bonitatem et disciplinam et scientiam. Sorry, Doc, my Latin's a little rusty. But I do know that this is the motto of the Basilian Fathers, and it means teach me goodness, discipline, and knowledge. These virtues are the essential ingredients in making a St. Michael's man. I went on the Basilian Fathers website, www.basilian.org, to further analyze the motto, although keep in mind this is the internet, so take it with a grain of salt. This is what I learned. Within the motto, goodness comes first, and it's the most important virtue, according to the Basilians. Everything else flows from goodness, and in fact, knowledge and discipline can be dangerous with the absence of goodness. By grade 10, we were already into the groove of high school, and we were no longer plagued by the Niner curse. It's a very serious condition that causes young children to run and yell in the hallways, fall upstairs, and run headfirst into the library printers. Grade 11, we started to branch off into our specific fields of interest. Some of us were forced to take 3 sciences, but whatever. And grade 12, although controversial at times, was an amazing, or a wonderful end to an amazing 4-year journey. Rest in peace, pep rally, and free up Liam. Now, simmer. Here we are, graduating with Hugh Hart as the valedictorian. Whose man's? I'll admit, I never once thought in my entire life I would ever be valedictorian, and when Mr. Walsh told me I was voted in to be valedictorian, I could hardly believe it, and I still don't believe it. I'm extremely honored to be here speaking to you guys one last time, and I'm so proud of all of you for making it this far. Nevertheless, here I am, and with my speech printed in size 14 Comic Sans. That's a standard MLA. And I have one thing for all of you to take away from this speech. Next year, especially at university, bring a toothbrush, a couple bottles of shampoo, a razor, especially if you're Italian, Depoce I see you, and deodorant. I think I forgot to put down deodorant this morning. No, seriously, but life will throw you curveballs, and it might seem like life's out to get you sometimes, but in reality, you're in charge of your life, and you don't need to let it do anything to you. Just sit back, relax, look at yourself and laugh. Breathe, and just be happy. Sometimes you have to realize, in spite of your earthly problems, we're living on the only planet that can harbor life. Literally, if you were on any other planet, at least that we know of, you would die. Earth is about this big, and for trillions of miles in every direction, it just kind of sucks, you know? And it sucks so bad that, like, your eyes just bolt right out of your head. Louis C.K. So yeah, just live a little and appreciate how lucky you are to be here. But also just don't be hard on yourself ever. Trust me, there will be times when you need a friend, and it's pretty darn convenient if you yourself are that friend. So, as we graduate and become alumni of the school, we will soon discover that our brotherhood extends beyond our class. And now we're part of a brotherhood that includes every graduate of St. Mike's, and beyond that, even a brotherhood of every person in the world. Okay. But anyway, I'd like to send you off with a quote from Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. All right, lads. Congratulations on making it out of here alive. Let's walk through that arch and out into the world and do some good.